Welcome to Polar Ice on Friday night for a 5:30 matchup between your Arctic Lions, scored Tier 2 Majors, and the Blue Devils, scored Tier 2 Majors, for an exhibition game. An interesting night tonight. A lot of recognizable names out there on both teams. So some of these Blue Devils have played with some of our Lions. Coach Eunice over there brings his Blue Devils up from Eagle River. He's going in to get his team. How come the Lions? There's Mason Noble. A few other. Connor Carson. Making sure everybody gets on the ice. A little warm-up action for the Lions. So a little pre-game meet-up. The Blue Devils invited the Lions out for a show out at the Blue Loon. Here come the Blue Devils. Out come the Blue Devils. I'll give you a few of the names here that I'm familiar with at least. Blue Devils have some players that played on the Blades All-Star team that a few of our players played on this last off-season. Blue Devils have Dub Eunice. That's Walter Eunice is the coach. Dub Eunice is Walter the third, and Dub is in 06. He's out here. I'm not sure what number it is. I'll try to hunt him down. But there's Brody Merrick right there. Brody Merrick played with some of these boys. Hoyt. Hoyt is out there in Kelowna, British Columbia. Eli, Hunter, Mason, and Charlie. Other names on the team would be Aiden Iajak. Iajak over there up against the boards. Aiden's dad makes the twigs, the Alaska hockey sticks. So if your players have a twig, that's his dad that, well, I don't even make them, but I'm sure he's the one responsible for bringing those to life. So a good relationship between the players on the Blue Devils team and players on some of the players on the Lions team. So the movie at the Blue Loon today at 2 o'clock happened to be Happy Gilmore, a hockey-geared movie. Obviously, Adam Sandler, hockey player turned golfer. Players enjoyed that, and thanks to Joey Merrick for providing the pizza for all the players. Got about less than 1 minute before the buzzer sounds for the beginning of the first period. Looking forward to this matchup. Charlie Menard in goal there, getting shot on by the Lions. Blue Devils taking off. Let's see who I forget on the Blue Devils team. So should be 5 of them that played with the Blades that I know of. So Iajak, Merrick, Hoyt, Dub Eunice, and oh yeah, Newton. Burke Newton plays for the Blue Devils as well. Newton's 42. A number dear to my heart. Wore that number in high school football. Puck's being rounded up in the net. 15 minutes on the clock for this exhibition first period. A little cold here at Polar Ice, but we'll have action underway here shortly. getting fired up. So out comes the starting lineup for the Blue Devils. Looks like the lineup there is going to be Merrick, Brody Merrick, Dub Eunice, and Burke Newton on the right wing. The Lions, looks like we've got Kai's going to take the puck drop, drops over to Menard's side, moves, dumped in by Newton, goes back to Noble. Menard stops it. Noble knocks it up the boards for Jarvis. Jarvis finds it on the boards, moves it on out, just the puck to come free. Kais takes control, moves into the offensive zone. Kais fires a shot wide left, goes into the boards and back up to the far side. Rubbed into the boards. Chenard rubbed the player into the boards and puck comes over to Jarvis. Jarvis back to Chenard. Chenard slaps into the near side boards. Eunice in there fighting for it. Puck goes up into the air and into the boards. Noble racing up, tension, puck goes around, Noble racing down is Merrick, nice bounce off the boards, back is Carson, intercepts that pass, and there's a shot, ooh man, shot goes high into the boards, nice job by Carson to get a piece of that. Iojack fires one in from the point, and now it goes over to Carson. Carson picks it up, has room in front of him to skate. Nobody confronting. Hoyt moves over to confront. Centering pass, gets over to Jarvis' side, and moves into the offensive zone where Rogers picks it up. Rogers moves in. Rogers moves to the forehand, fires a shot, and it's in front of the goal. Goalie's down and covers. Willis gets shoved out of there. Nice shot by Rogers. Goalie handled it. It bounced down in front of the net, loose for a moment, and the goalie covers. Rogers going to take this puck drop. Back deep is Steer and Roan. Puck goes into the near corner where Corrigan gets chased. Puck brings around the far side. Boy, pinched by Roan. Puck comes back to center. That's Steer with the puck at center ice. Off the boards and up to Corrigan and in. Goes past Iojack. Iojack in control in the defensive zone for the Blue Devils. Iojack circles around the backside of the net, bounces off the wall and up to teammate. Teammate passes ahead, intercepted by Steer, but then racing ahead. And puck goes wide left. That was Roan playing defense there. Eunice, puck comes up, raked away, around one player, Corrigan going ahead. Corrigan gets knocked down, and Rogers moves in. Rogers shoots, 5 holes in front of the goalie, and oh man, goalie covers. That almost went 5 hole on the goalie. Rogers shoots from the blue line.
Shoot it!
Kais is going to move in for the puck drop. Jarvis on the right wing, Chenard on the left. Noble and Carson back deep. Puck goes down into the near corner for Blue Devils. Blue Devils circle around the backside of the net. Chenard. Puck comes up to Carson. Carson holds the line, swings it around, brings it back over to the near side. Jarvis gets in there to battle for it, comes back to Noble. Noble lines up, fires from the point, fires it right in. It's loose in front, and Chenard can't get a hold of it. It goes wide left, and the Blue Devils move it up center ice. Nice pass to Eunice. Eunice moves into the zone. Noble goes in to confront. Noble takes away the puck. Noble moves behind the net. Noble in control. Noble gets it swiped away and knocked up by Newton. Knocked ahead and up to Chenard. Chenard, blue line. Chenard, it's tapped ahead, goes back to Iojack. Iojack in the defensive zone. Iojack in control. Jarvis forces in center. Steer and Noble back deep. Steer, Iojack goes around the backside of Steer, tries the center, and now it goes back to the D. D to D pass. Shot comes in, Steer knocks that away with his stick. Kai's down below. Puck comes back up. Steer comes back to the point. Blocked by Jarvis. Jarvis moves down. Jarvis knocks it to Steer. Steer knocks it ahead. Puck held in by Welch. And Welch moves it to center. Chenard tries it. It's poked ahead. And Steer knocks that up. And Jarvis takes it. Jarvis moving out. Jarvis blue line. Red line gets it confronted. Puck gets knocked back to the boards. Rogers picks it up. Rogers moves into his left. Rogers moves to his right. Fires a shot right into the boards, and Rogers goes into the corner. Puck behind the net now. Blue Devils center back to the far side. Roan moves in on it. Carson playing D on the far side. Carson backpedaling. Puck comes out of the zone. Carson holds it. There should be an offside call. Carson loses his stick as he knocks it back into the zone, forcing the offside, so there'll be a puck drop in the neutral zone. Offensive side for the Lions.
Good luck, guys.
Rogers moves in for the puck drop. Corrigan on the right wing. It goes over to Willis' side. Carson dumps it in. Goes the defenseman goes back to Carson. Carson holds up. Now dumps again. Oh, and he calls Willis on the offside. Willis had picked his left foot up and was in the zone when Carson dumped it. So now we'll have another puck drop. Offensive side of the neutral zone. Defensive shift for Steer comes out, Ray stays on. Rogers takes the puck drop. Goes back to the Blue Devils defense. So back, Steer racing back with Eunice. Steer gets the puck first. Puck protects. Uh-oh, goes in front of the net. And Menard makes a save. Steer sends it around the backside. That's Rogers with the puck. Moves to center. Rogers still in control. Goes over to Roan. Red line. Roan, blue line. Roan moving in. Fires a shot high, wide right. Blue Devils in control. Blue Devils circle it. Intercepted by Chenard. Chenard knocks it back down to Rogers. Rogers in control, taps it into. Oh, centering pass goes wide. Newton in control, moving out. Rome backpedaling. Centering pass goes wide and into the boards. Comes back to Steer. Steer off the boards and up to Corrigan. Corrigan. Red line. Around two players. Corrigan moves in. Corrigan fires right into Iojack. And Iojack takes the puck into the corner and Corrigan sends it back behind the net. Confronted by Willis. Puck comes up center. Backpedaling is Carson. Noble. Kais gets in on the action. Welch fires a shot, goes off of the stick and back into the boards. Mason. Noble sends it over to Kais. Kais picks it up off the boards. Kais with room. Off the boards, it's going to be an icing call on Kais. And the puck will end up back down in the defensive zone for the Lions. With 9:44 left in the first period, score 0-0. Nice hard-fought battle here. Jarvis pokes that, gets it to go free, and Chenard moving blue line. Chenard in control. All five. Oh, and fires a shot wide left and rings around the boards to the near side. Noble backpedaling. Kais comes in, confronts, and that is Renzer moving in. Shot goes wide. Menard taps it back into the boards, and Carson picks it back up. That's Kais tapping it ahead, intercepted by Eunice, I believe. And Kais moving ahead, gets knocked down. Eunice brings it to center, and Carson picks it back up, circles around the backside of the net. Eunice giving chase. Carson gets it off the boards and out of the zone and back to the defense of the Blue Devils. DV pass by the Blue Devils, and centering pass over. Oh, down goes Carson. Menard makes a save on a shot from a Blue Devil, and the puck goes back to center. D2D, Eunice in there. Eunice finds the puck at the boards and knocks it down below the net, where Noble sends it back up for Kais. Kais racing ahead, the puck comes out of the zone and back to the Blue Devil defense. That's poked by Jarvis. There's a battle for it. Kais in there battling. Kais battling for it again, and Jarvis. Kais breaks it ahead and goes back to the Blue Devil. And now Kais gets to go free, and Chenard moves into the blue line. Chenard moving to his left around Iojack. Iojack blocks it with his shin pad, and into the corner it goes. Iojack picks it up behind the net, circling around the net. Steer backpedaling, racing back. Steer knows Iojack's talent. Back goes Steer, racing behind, and now we got an icing call on the Blue Devils. Good go, boys. Good job, boys. Let's go, boys. Still have a puck drop down in the offensive zone for the Lions. Rogers will take the puck drop. Corrigan right wing. Willis left. Steer back deep. Puck comes back to Steer. Steer picks it up. Lines up. Fires a shot into traffic. Steer gets back on the defensive side of the puck. And the puck goes clear over to Hoyt. Racing back is Roan. And Willis confronting. Hoyt fires, knocked away, and knocked out of the zone. Corrigan giving chase. Puck comes back to the D. D moves in. This is Roberts. Talk to Roberts' dad at the Blue Loon. Puck gets centered. There it is. Oh, man, the puck couldn't get fired off. And that's, here we go. Rogers with the puck. Rogers in the, oh, and a puck fired in. And I just realized that I don't have the goalie cam going.
Well, you were in front of it most of the time.
It doesn't matter.
Landon.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's good.
7 minutes, 30 30 seconds left in the first period. Kais moves in for the puck drop. He's got Jarvis on the right wing, Chenard on the left. Puck goes down to the corner for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils in control, moving around the backside of the net. Chenard over there with Newton. Newton gets bumped into the boards, and the Blue Devils come away with it. Pass comes over to Eunice's side. Eunice picks it up off the bounce. Noble back deep. Noble races down into the corner. He's going to pick it up. Noble sends it around the backside of the net, and now we got a penalty on Chenard. Chenard's going to end up in the penalty box. With 7:11 left in the first period, there's your call. Puck will drop down into the defensive zone for the Lions. Rogers will, no, wait, we got, there's too many players out there if this is a penalty. Jarvis is going to come off. There we go. So Jarvis comes off. Officials explaining to here's lined up shot, comes trickling in, and Carson picks it up, moves it around the backside of the net, tries to get it up the boards, and it does to Willis. Willis goes down, and there it goes. So now we got a
That's that same ball, ref.
So 4-on-4 hockey, 7:02. They're getting an explanation here. There's no time on the penalties, so they must be keeping track of those manually. We'll try to let you know when we're full strength for either of the teams. Rogers will take the puck drop. He's got Noble on the right wing and Willis on the left. Looks like Carson's back deep. Merrick's going to take the puck drop for the Blue Devils with Eunice on his left. Iojack back deep with Casey. There's the time on the penalty. So 121 left on the penalty for the Lions. We'll look to see how long they're going to put a minute 30, I think, and a minute 30 on the penalty for the Blue Devils. 4-on-4 hockey. Here we go. Here comes the puck drop. Puck. That's Rogers raking that away from Merrick. Rogers blue line. Rogers red line. One in front of him. Iojack in front of him. Iojack pivots. Rogers pushes Rogers to the corner. And Rogers centers the pass. Comes over to Carson. Carson lines up. Fires a shot wide left. And comes back. Oh man! Sliding over. Rogers made a backhanded shot. Goalie slid over and made a save. Puck goes back to Iojack. Iojack dumps for Eunice. Eunice grabs the puck, moves around the backside. Willis. Eunice gaining some speed. Back deep is Noble. Intercepted pass by Carson. Carson intercepts that, knocks it down deep. Carson playing good deep. Puck goes down below the goal line. Out comes Kais. Kais with some energy. Going the other way. Here goes Merrick. Merrick with some speed. Steer. Merrick. Steer. Steer pokes it away from Merrick. Comes back, drops back. Steer poking again. Steer. Puck comes loose, and that's Roan with the puck. Blue line. Roan moving back to center. Red line. Roan allowing his players shift out. Roan moving around. Fires. Oh, dumps nobody home. Kais. Chenard. Oh, Steer. Get up. There we go. Steer gets up. Races back. Puck comes loose. It's in front of the net, though. Poked out and ahead to Corrigan. Corrigan off the blue line. Red line gets it poked away. Back to Kais. Corrigan circles back on side. Intercepted by a Blue Devil, and back deep is Steer and Noble. White on the left. Centering pass. Front of the net. Mason Noble takes that away. Moves it back up. Puck rings around the backside of the net. Steer's going to pick it up. Sends it back around near side. Comes up towards Chenard. Comes back to the D. Chenard, check that. Corrigan. Jarvis gets a free. Corrigan picks it up with the red line. Corrigan gets it goes in the offensive zone. Jarvis and Corrigan fight for it. Puck comes free, going the other direction. Welch loses the puck over to Noble. Noble going the other direction. Now Noble, red line. Noble has some room. Noble, one man in front of him, couple man deep, passes it cross ice, and tries to get it over to Rogers, but pass goes into the far boards. That's poked away by Jarvis, over to Rogers. Rogers fires! Oh, and the goalie makes a save. Puck goes off the boards. This is Dub Eunice. Eunice taking a blue line. He's got Noble in front of him. Fires a shot off of Noble's shins and back into the corner. That's Carson, sent it ahead. Goes back to the defense. DDD pass. Out of the reach of racing in is Rogers to give a hassle. Puck comes up to Newton. Newton taps it back to the defensive lines. That's Carson. Carson gets a knock away. Offsides. There we go. Eunice is offsides as Merrick moves the puck in. 4:08 left in the first. Score 0-0. A few shots on goals for the, looks like it should be full strength. I don't know. There we go. Here we go. Jarvis comes out on the far wing. Puck drops. Tapped in towards Steer. Racing back. Steer picks up the puck on his backhand. Moves around the backside of the net. Stop. Changes directions. Fires it out to Corrigan. Corrigan goes past Corrigan, rings around the boards, and back over to Roan's side. Roan's going to pick this puck up. Roan. Oh, skate. Newton knocks it with a skate. Over to Merrick. Taps it to Merrick. Merrick in control. Merrick behind the net. Back to Newton. Newton. Roan moves in. Merrick. Merrick in control. Fires a shot. It's in front of the net. There it is, in front of the net again. Newton fires a shot. Comes out. Menard made a couple saves there. Puck comes loose. And now Kais splits the defenders. Moves up. Kais picks it back up in the corner. Gets into the offensive zone. Knocks it ahead and into the boards. Corrigan taps it down below the line. Merrick picks it back up. Merrick. Pass intercepted by Carson. Carson taps it back down. Nice job by Carson. Puck goes cross ice to Eunice. Eunice racing ahead. Eunice red line. Eunice blue line. Noble in there poking at the puck. Eunice centers the puck. It's in front of there. It comes down and knocked back out. Corrigan takes control. Corrigan taps it ahead. Now Newton. Newton lines up, fires it off the boards down deep. Ends up below the goal line. That's Noble in control. Noble. Oh, taken away. Fired shot and glove save. Menard. I believe these boys are going to have some fun matchups over the years. Here comes a puck shot to Rogers. Welch in there. Goes back to Carson. Carson knocks the puck back into the near corner. Puck comes up to the point. Held in by the Blue Devils. Kais in control. Kais moving out. Kais, blue line, gets hassled and knocked away by Grimsby. Kais now in control, moves it into the offensive zone. Kais centers. It's in front of the net, and that's Ilejack moving out. Ilejack having none of it. Noble staying deep. Puck goes all the way back to, ooh, man, that goes back to Menard. Menard missed it with a stick, but his oh, here comes Noble. Noble moving ahead. You gotta beat him. Noble. Knocked away by Hoyt. Noble changing out. Steer comes up on. Corrigan out there. Noble comes off. Steer comes up and confronts. Keeps the puck in front of him. And it goes down into the corner. Steer stops that. But then now it goes around. Racing back. Roan came out on the ice for Noble. Puck comes back. Steer all the way back on defense already. And Steer with the puck gets it taken away by Newton. Newton, Steer gets back on the defensive side of the puck. And now it comes loose and Rogers ahead. There's Corrigan. Corrigan racing ahead. Rogers raked ahead. Back to Corrigan. Knocked away by Merrick. Into the near corner. Steer knocks out ahead to Corrigan. Too far. Comes back to Steer. Steer holds the point again. This time he's wrong side of the deep. There we go. Steer holds it in again. Rogers in control. Rogers tries a toe drag, knocked away by the defensive player. Merrick with the puck. Merrick back over to Dub Eunice. Eunice with the blue line. Steer on defense. Nope. And moves. Nice move by Merrick. By Eunice. Check that. Merrick down there in the corner fighting for it. And now the puck comes back. It goes back to Ilejack. Ilejack, oh man, he lined up to fire that and fell down. Going the other way, there's Corrigan. Man, Corrigan needs to send that a little sooner. He had Rogers wide open. Come on, buddy.
Stay on him.
Kai's going to take the puck shot. Corrigan stays out. Kai's, Corrigan right wing. Jarvis left wing. Noble and Carson back. Puck comes back and poked away. Held in by Noble. Raked at by Kai's. And Hoyt moving to center. Oh, and the centering pass goes wide into the far boards. Carson in the corner takes the puck away. Carson moving around the backside of the net. Carson brings it up the boards for Corrigan. Corrigan picks up the puck. Knocked away by Welch. Noble battling for it. Welch off the boards and over Kai's and down into the corner. In control. Centering pass. Intercepted by Carson. And Carson dribbles it out. Carson has room. Carson blue line. Carson red line. Carson. So after one, score is 0-0. Nice hard hockey played there by both teams. Good saves by Menard and the opposing goalie. I'm not sure what his name is.